guys, it's Emma, and before I jump into this week's video, I just want to address the fact that the video that I made last week was not supposed to offend anyone or hurt anyone's feelings because it was on kind of a grim situation, and I know fires are super dangerous and it burned down like 18 homes, but I didn't mean to like offend anyone by that, so I just wanted to say that before I jump into this video. So this week I'm making a video of 7 facts, like weird facts from my childhood. So yeah, let's get into it. My first fact was when I was 6 or 7 probably, I was at dinner with my family and it was a buffet style restaurant and they had a frozen yogurt machine, which obviously as a kid you are just drawn to that. So I was going to get the frozen yogurt. My dad comes up to me and he's like, guess what? And I was like, what? And he's like, did you know that like frozen yogurt has like its own dance? And I was like, whoa, does it really? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, can I be like let in on this little secret? Can I know the dance? And he's like, of course you can. So he gets up, goes like this, and proceeds to swivel his body, showing me what the frozen yogurt dance was. And obviously as a kid I was like, whoa, this is so freaking exciting, bro. Like I'm gonna do this forever. And I continued to, for months, do that nonstop. So my second fact is when I was probably 3 or 4, we went to this party at my dad's office. And it was like a Christmas party. I'm not really sure what the event was. And he's like a famous producer. So obviously there were like people with big names there. And they had this one fountain and I was running past it constantly, like jumping over. And I was like, well, I'm like the coolest. And my parents were like, you're gonna fall in if you keep doing that. And I was like, bro, like I'm a pro at this, I'm not gonna fall in. And they were like, no, you're gonna fall in. And I was like, okay, you know what, whatever, like just watch me. So I was jumping over it and finally, of course, my foot gets stuck in it. I fall into the fountain, my dad's laughing at me, my dad's boss is laughing at me, everyone's laughing at me. I'm like drowning in my tears. It was awful. Anyway, number 3, when I was 11, maybe 10 or 11, and we were probably in 6th grade, me and my 2 best friends at the time decided it was going to be funny to make a video where one of my friends was dressed up as a doll, so we all got in footsie pajamas. We put this girl in pigtails, we drew freckles all over her, even though she already had freckles. Anyway, and we thought it was like the funniest thing ever. I don't know what we were trying to do. We were trying to like make a commercial, I'm not really sure. Anyway, but we did this, and one thing that we kept saying because we thought it was so funny, we were like, this doll's sturdy. And then we continued to say it for like months after, thinking it was freaking hilarious, when really it's really stupid and I don't know what's wrong with us. Anyway, my 4th fact is when I was really young, I was sitting in the shower every time I bathed, like shower or bath, I'd pick up my shampoo because it looked really cool with like the water droplets on it. And I was like, bro, like, I'm in a commercial. Like, this is so cool. And so I would speak in Heidi Klum's voice where she was like, oh, bitch, clean it up. You know, like that commercial, you know. And I thought I was so cool. And I was like, this is my Aussie shampoo. Like, all this stuff. It was stupid, but, you know, things happen. My 5th one is the first and only time I got grounded, which... so stupid, but my brother, when we had just gotten out of the pool, was like, do you dare me to be outside? And I was like, oh, I so dare you do. I didn't think it was actually gonna do it. Like, why would he do that? I don't know, but I dared him to. I was like, you do that. You pee on the floor. And obviously, as he was peeing, my mom comes outside and she's like, what are you doing? And I'm bursting out laughing at this point because I'm like, he's peeing on the floor. And my mom didn't think it was funny, so we both got grounded for the weekend. And yeah, that's the first and only time we've ever been grounded. Number 6 is when I was in 2nd grade, I decided I was gonna be a boy. Like, that was my plan. I was just gonna be a boy. So didn't brush my hair, didn't brush my teeth, like freaking wore sweats every day, and I refused to wear pink. I'm not really sure why. It got so bad that my teacher was like, are things okay at home, Emma? And I was like, I'm a boy, what do you want? Anyway, it was really weird. It went on for about a year, so I was committed to that, but I'm not really sure why I did that. Anyway, number 7. This is my last and final weird thing, which was when I was younger, I used to see my brother, who's a boy, go around in his freaking underwear all the time. No shirt, no pants, and I was like, well, if he can do it, why can't I? So obviously in my little like girl brain, I was like a feminist. I was like, yeah, I'm equal. I'm a strong, independent woman. I'm gonna do this. So I decided that every day that I came home from school or wherever I was, I would take off my freaking pants and shirt and I'd run around in my underwear thinking it was like totally okay, which I guess at the time it was, but now thinking back on it, if I were to do that now, no, that'd be weird. Anyway, that's it for this week's video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, like, subscribe, etc., etc. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.
Those bitches.